The views and comments expressed on the following radio program by its hosts and their guests do not necessarily reflect the views of RMCOnAir.com or its affiliates. Listener discretion is advised.
Nigga, it's the niggas night out tonight, nigga.
Straight to heaven. Straight to heaven. Killing that reaper, sending it straight to heaven. Keep killing that reaper, sending it straight to heaven. Buddha lover, gotta learn to smoke the Buddha. I'm so glad you showed me. Reaper really makes me happy. Hydro, they just can't let him in. I go, they smoke it upon it. Hydro, they just can't let him in. I go, smoking that hydro, won't let him in. I go, smoking that hydro, won't let him in. I go, smoking that hydro, won't let him in. I go, smoking that hydro, won't let him in. I go. Water, the reaper be slaughter. Straight to so whiskey, they give me a sack. They grew underwater. The reaper be slaughter. Straight to so whiskey, they give me a sack. They grew underwater. Whiskey, they give me a sack. They give me a sack. I'm taking a hit in the bud, gotta get loose in my thug. Smoking, not choking, I'm wood, I'm fucked up. That I don't really got me buzzed. I'm taking a hit at the bud, gotta get loose in my thug. Smoking, not choking, I'm wood, I'm fucked up. That I don't really got me buzzed, Keep rolling, stay choking. Keep rolling, stay choking. Keep rolling, 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 about to fall in me. Left for them and kissing up in the tongue, box of blondes, tongue getting drunk. Up in the metron, cycle stone.
What up, everybody? Welcome to The Perspective. We back and we better. My name is Raylene Inez.
And I'm Destiny Denise.
And I'm G. Holmes.
And welcome to The Perspective, everybody. So, we missed out on a week, but we back. You know, we here. So, Destiny just had a birthday.
Hey!
Jordan Gear, 23.
Happy birthday to me!
Happy birthday.
November 3rd?
Yeah, I got lit for the weekend, you know.
Super lit. Got
What's up,
massages.
Some litness and relaxation. I went to the spa. I did pole dancing. Oh my God, y'all. I kudos to the strippers because that is hard. Like that should be a sport. I think stripping should be a sport.
Because I was so damn sore after.
You know what? Given the circumstances, it might actually be one.
It needs to be a sport. Because
yeah, I went to a concert. I went to eat. I did a lot of stuff. I just wanted it to be a week about me. Because usually I've always thrown parties and, you know, kickbacks and stuff for people. But this year I'm just like, you know what?
It's
all about me. It's all about me. So I did that. It was cool. How was y'all week?
You know what? And that's respect right there, man. Because for my birthday, all I did was get drunk.
I didn't even do that. I didn't get drunk. I was just super high. That's it.
That sound like...
You know what, though? Normally, we would have, like... I want to talk to the people real quick. Normally, we would have a question of the day and stuff like that. But given the circumstances, we ain't having no goddamn question of the day. we might get to the topics today, but this is serious. This shit's serious.
Yeah.
What's serious, Raylene? What just happened right now? I gotta talk to her because I know how she feeling.
I think the whole world know how Raylene feeling.
If y'all don't know, Raylene, there's one man in this world Raylene hates. Hates him with a passion, like he birthed her and left her. Hates her like an ex-boyfriend who broke her heart and dated her best friend.
Man.
Raylene hates this man, and she ain't never met him a day in his life. She hates Donald Trump. And now Donald Trump is no, not half of America. Obviously, half of America loves Donald Trump.
America
loves Donald Trump.
No, that's subjective because not everybody voted. So
okay,
I didn't vote.
That's right. Okay, all right.
Basically, Donald Trump is the leader of the free world, you ladies and gentlemen. If you haven't been tuned in to social media for the past 24 hours.
Can we go in about like how we gonna get to him later? That's a whole.
No, we need to address this. How do you guys feel? Like,
how you feel about that?
This? I feel like I'm gonna go first. I feel like for the past year and a half, it's been a joke to everybody. Everybody has been cracking jokes. Everybody has been, oh, he ain't gonna win. He ain't gonna have no chances. Guess what, y'all? He here, and he in the White House. He is about to be the next POTUS, and unfortunately, his wife will be FLOTUS. How I feel about it? I'm gonna be honest, I did not vote for neither Hillary or Donald Trump, just based on my own research and my own willingness to know, not just being swayed by the media. I more so went to vote about the propositions because those of you who know, in Congress, of course, Congress is Senate because they're the ones who pass the laws. The president is just the face of America. So I wasn't really tripping off that because at the end of the day, he has no more pull than Obama did. So what he talking about, Congress will shoot that down and veto that shit in a quick second. So I feel like this presidency was more so based off fear. And y'all know how I feel about lowering your vibrations and just being aware of everything. And that's what I feel like that's what it was meant to do, to spread fear and to scare people. Donald Trump, on the other hand, I researched him on his issues. And it's a couple of issues that I don't agree with, like the abortion. I don't agree with that. The international trade, I don't agree with that. But it's things that I do agree with. I am a college student, and how he's talking about education, the government shouldn't be making money off of schools. How do you push us to go to a higher education to get these jobs to be somebody in life, and you taxing us out the ass when we get there? $40,000 to get an education when I've been getting free education the past 13 years of my life is not cool. Like, when you have to pay for everything down to the very Scantron that you're taking a test on, that's ridiculous. And you have these other countries who paying people to go to school. They're paying you to go to school. They're giving you stipends and, free housing and stuff just to go. But in America, we getting, like, I have friends who are like, I have a friend who's $70,000 in debt. I'm only $7,000 in debt. But $70,000? And you have to think about this, you have to pay all of that off. Think about how long that's going to take, given your bills and everything else that's piled on top of that. It's going to take you a long time. So I agree with what he's saying with that. I agree with the gun laws. We should be allowed to protect ourselves. Unlike Hillary, on the other hand, who was trying to take our guns, who was trying to take our protection. How are we going to protect ourselves with our hands against these military, machines and stuff? It just doesn't make sense. But that was just my little rendition of just a couple. But it's a lot of things I recommend people. I don't know what it is. This is the information age. You know how we have the ice age, the prehistoric age? This is the information age, the age of information. Everything is accessible to you. All you have to do is read. But people are too busy being swayed by media and propaganda. That's they pushing you the herd, and they just pushing you right where they want you to go, instead of you breaking off like, hold on, let me stop, let me break it down, let me read on my own and come to an agreement for myself, and can't let nobody deter that, because at the end of the day, your decision is your decision because you researched on it. If you agree, if you disagree, it doesn't matter, but you still took the time out to do the work. People don't like to read in 2016. They only like to read captions and who commented on who picture and who liking who Facebook status and all that. That's all they care about reading. Miss me with that.
Really? What you think?
What I think?
Fuck Donald Trump. Yeah.
I mean, I was very, very shocked what America's decision was. to be honest, I did vote for Hillary. I did. But the only reason why I voted for Hillary was due to the simple fact that when I was listening to her in her elections, to me, I felt like she made some sense. I didn't agree with a lot of things that she's saying with the guns and stuff like that. I didn't agree with that. But the other things that she was talking about, some of the things that she was talking about, I actually did agree on. You know what I'm saying? And I felt like she had enough experience, and I just feel like Donald Trump is just too ignorant to be in the office, but I guess not.
What do you mean by ignorant?
Like, I just feel like, I respect this man's honesty, but I kind of feel like it's not what you say, it's how you say it.
Yeah,
Get what I'm saying? And like
the delivery.
And I just feel like certain things that this man says offends a lot of people. How the hell you want to build a wall? You know what I'm saying? Build a wall from the border and have Mexico pay for it.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's
crazy.
What?
It's crazy. I could kind of see.
You want to take all the Muslims and take them back to their. You don't have to be from the Middle Eastern to be a Muslim.
Yeah, that's ignorant.
It's a religion.
Yeah.
It's like, who would want someone like that in office? But hey.
But you know what? Like I was telling my dad with the whole who would want someone in office like that. You've said some crazy shit in your life, right? Excuse my language. You've said some crazy things in your life, right?
Right.
Crazy, off the wall, where people be like, okay, wait a minute. We have friends who've said some off the wall stuff about different races, about different sexualities, all of that. The only difference between Donald Trump and everybody else, he's in the eye. This man has been in the public eye for so many, come on, he has a star. And his star has nothing to do with what he does. It has a TV on it. So that should tell you right there what type of person he is. He's kind of like a celebrity. So, of course, all the things that he's said is going to be on record. These politicians, on the other hand, they say this stuff behind closed doors. And they truly feel like that. And they come, like Greg was saying earlier, they come give us these false promises just to try to get the vote, just to swing the vote. And Donald Trump came out like, look, I'm going to tell you what's real. I'm going to tell you how I feel. If you don't like it, oh well. I'd rather someone be brutally honest with me than lie in my face and try to play me. Exactly. Play on me. Because I feel like that's what the Clintons did in the 90s. They played on the black vote, and then y'all went and implemented that 3-strike law that locked up a lot of our brothers and sisters. Like, I'm not rocking with that at all. You can't. I'd rather somebody be like, I don't like you, you don't like me, that's that, than somebody come to me who blatantly doesn't like me, but just wants me for their own purposes, for their own agenda.
All right. Let's get to it, man. Let me get to it. I'm actually not that disappointed that Donald Trump is in office. Some of y'all
called it.
I called it, and I'm gonna tell you why I called it and how I knew he was gonna be in office. Donald Trump did not use policies to get in office. He just knew how racist the country is, and I'm gonna play to people's insecurities to get the vote. The first controversial thing he said was, hey, the president was not born in the United States. He's a Muslim and he's a birther. The whole birther thing was he was born in Hawaii. I knew Donald Trump was going to be president when I seen he was the first person to actually publicly go at President Obama. And Obama really had nothing to say. Do you know why he had nothing to say? Because Donald Trump's been funding politics for the last 20 years plus. He's funded each side of each campaign. Literally. So for people to say he doesn't have any political connections, yeah, he does. Actually, he seems stupid for what he says and how he says things, but guess what? This man is 70 years old. He's old. He doesn't give a fuck. Think about it. When you see an old grandma in the grocery store and you bump her with your basket, is she going to be nice about you bumping her and say, oh, baby, it's okay? No, she's going to be pissed off. Why? Because she old. So he do old man stuff. He's an angry old man. Now, 2, on top of Donald Trump funding politics, on top of Donald Trump doing all these different kinds of things that he does with politics, this is the only thing that irritates me about him being president. It's the number one thing. How in the fuck, and excuse me because I know our sponsors don't like us cursing that much, but I'm sorry. How in the hell is the first lady gonna be an immigrant but you want to ban immigrants?
See,
your wife is an immigrant.
Yeah.
can't even speak proper English.
She can't
That's
even
what I'm saying.
speak
There's just
English
a lot
properly.
Of negatives on both sides.
And she's
Like,
done
it's a lot of
porn.
ne-
We know what your wife looks like. Look, honestly, I think we underappreciated what President Obama has done for this country,
Yeah,
but
very
not so
much
much.
so.
Not so much what he's done though, but the image that he's portrayed.
Yeah.
He's been in office for 8 years. He has no scandals, no outside kids. He doesn't do anything but do his job.
Yeah.
But look at the family that's about to come in there. His son was falling asleep during this victory speech. He don't even know what's going on. That's
Yeah,
the
it's
entire thing. And my thing is not to cut you off, Destiny, but my whole thing is with Donald Trump is, look, it's not what he's gonna do for the people within the state, because he has great ideals. His ideals are cool
For America.
for America, but it's the image of being a hothead. That's what I'm saying. Being a hothead is gonna put us in jeopardy in the long haul. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's gonna be in one of those meetings and one of them Russians gonna say something to him and he gonna react just like this. Pull that picture up that I showed you. He gonna react just like this. No, not that one. That's how he gonna react. That's how he gonna react. He gonna trip just like that and we gonna be at war.
Bitch. I mean, and another thing, I feel like it's not necessarily Donald Trump who makes me uneasy. Because like I said, he's only the face of America. He doesn't have no pull like you guys think he does. If you actually did
It's
your
more
research.
so the Congress.
It's what makes me uneasy is his supporters. We all know his tagline is "Make America Great Again," but his supporters think it's "Make America White Again." Well, I'm here to tell you something. This is not 1956. You add that ER on the end, I'm going to jail for assault. That's it.
Well, no, I'll give you one better than that. His is "Make America Great Again," right? No. It's "Make America Hate Again."
Well, I'm just saying in general, hate, white, all that is negative, and I really don't appreciate it. If you supported somebody and you support their ideals, you don't have to put down another culture just to say you support this person.
Yeah.
Just how,
Absolutely.
like, it's like liking another race. You don't have to put down another race just because you like this race. Like, that's your own personal opinion.
Exactly.
That has nothing to do with outsiders. That's what I don't really rock with, because I was seeing last night as the numbers was rolling in, they were going to clips of the White House, and I seen all his supporters out there, and they were chanting like, "Send the Muslims and blacks back." Something built the wall. It was like a not like a nursery rhyme, but it was something. It was a chant. They were chanting.
Well, can I speak? To that chant that they said to those people who was chanting "Send the blacks back" and Muslims, whatever. I think if we had a choice to go back, we would have never left.
That's what I'm saying.
Here.
And then even then, y'all not even from here. If y'all really want to get down to the nitty gritty, like
The Indians is from here.
not even the Indians, the Moors. Like
Moors were the original
Moors were
people.
the first indigenous people in America. So y'all talking about this y'all country and make America
So where
great
did the
again?
Indians come from?
They're indigenous because that's the history that they teach you.
Duh, but I'm
But
just saying.
again, but if you go date back further than the history that you learned, the Moors were the original people on this planet.
But I'm saying, like, but where did the Indians come from? I sound stupid, but where did the Indians come from?
Where did the natives come from? The
Yeah.
natives were. What do you mean? Where did they come from?
Like, okay, you're saying
Oh, I get what
Moors
you're
is
saying.
here,
They
but
were
where?
here too. They were indigenous too.
It was kind of like
like they had this half of the
A melting
this land
pot.
is your land, this land is my land type thing. And that's
Okay.
when the Spaniards came
Oh,
over.
wait.
And
As a matter of fact, Destiny, let's address this with people too, because we were talking about this before we came in here. Because today we switching it up. I don't even care about general topics because honestly, it's not important to what we're
It's
talking
not,
about.
yeah.
That shit ain't important.
We just
so
gotta-
we'll get back to that next week. That shit ain't important. We're talking
We'll
about
have
something
some better
serious.
topics next
Something better
week.
next week.
Something better.
But this is important, especially to people who are between the ages of 18, where you can vote.
millennials.
Millennials.
That's
and
what
my
they call
age,
us.
which is 24 to 25. Understand something. I see a lot of ignorance on Twitter, a lot of ignorance on Instagram. Now, just because you can say something that gets people to retweet you and like your picture or whatever you say, does not mean it is right. And sometimes it's just dumb around. It's just all around
Ignorant.
stupid.
It's a lot of ignorance
So,
floating around for it to be
first
the
of all-
age of information.
First of all, Hillary Clinton won California.
She won
the
it.
state. So whether I vote or someone else votes did not make a difference anyway. She won the state.
She got the 55
She got the delegates. The difference was, though, she won the East Coast and the West Coast. You know where she lost at? The Midwest and the South.
Dirty. And
She
all y'all
lost.
black people talking about y'all want to run to the South. And look, if y'all was watching the election last night, the whole South was red. We know those are Confederate states, and they don't play
Here,
about
and they
them
don't play about Republicans. They're very conservative.
don't
now,
play.
on top of that, on top of her winning those, I want people to understand this too. Just because Donald Trump's in office doesn't mean it's the end of the world.
No.
It don't mean that.
When people talk
it don't
about
mean
that
he
lowers
gonna
your
send a rocket to your house.
That really does. We're in the end of times. Shut up. Like,
don't mean
please.
none of that.
It's funny that
killing
y'all.
me.
It's funny that y'all mentioned that because when I woke up this morning, and I got ready for the show. The first thing my grandma said to me, and my grandma's a devoted Christian. I kid you not. I woke up. She straight out said, "The world coming to the end because Trump in office." And I just looked at her like,
crazy. If y'all should have thought that about here's my thing, like I was breaking it down to Raylene. Since 2000, we're 16 years in. It's been half Republican for the first 8 years and then Democrat the next 8. What makes you think these Republicans was really gonna let us put another Democrat in there for another 4 years? It's like a game of cat and mouse. We go back and forth. The Democrats be like, all right, it's time for us to step in and vote. And then it's the Republicans, okay. And Republicans, believe it or not, they hated Obama. They hated him.
Absolutely.
And they couldn't wait for this day to come. They blocked a lot of his suggestions and everything.
And then
they
the
could
first
not
thing,
wait for this
remember
day to
this
come.
too. And all you people out there who just like me, you get that good old health care. I got health care through my job now, but before that Obamacare, it's getting rescinded. He's going to kick that shit right out of office. They've been waiting to put a Republican in there to do away with Obamacare because it's a broken system. Now, I like what you just said, though, when you said, did they want to put another Democrat in office?
No.
Understand this, though. If it would have been Bernie, they'd have been less upset, but it's the fact that it's somebody else that was the Secretary of State for Obama's campaign. Mm-hmm. That's what they were feeding everything off of. They're telling America, hey, if you hate what Obama was doing, why would you vote for Hillary and get 4 more years of somebody who's going to do the same policies Obama did?
And that's another thing you have to realize. Women, we are outnumbered in this country when it comes to men. You have a lot of men who feel like women should be Susie homemakers. They feel like women shouldn't work. So what makes you think they're really going to go into those polls and vote a woman as the leader of the free world? Even other countries said it. You know, our international relationships is screwed either way because you have Trump trying to take jobs from overseas and bring them back to America. But then you also have Hillary Clinton, who's a woman who wants to further relations with these other countries, but they're not dealing with her. Why? Because she's a woman. A lot of these countries do not respect the voice and opinion of a woman. That's why we have women's rights. That's why we have feminists out here really pushing, because we're not equal. So what really, and that's what they was talking about, the voter turnout. They said all the women flocked towards Hillary and all the non-educated white males flock towards Trump. It's way more of them than it is us.
Well, you know what, too? And to wrap this up for you guys, because, you know, it's been kind of educational, right? To wrap this up for y'all, though, I'm going to say this. The best thing that we can hope for as a country is, one, just know now, if ignorance have been hiding for the last 8 years since you've been a kid, now you're an adult, ignorance is finna get real ignorant because now they feel like they have a voice. Obama was our voice for a race where we had our pride, we had our chest stuck out. Well, now it's time for ignorant white people to start doing things. So I'm gonna say this. One, it ain't about what they call you, it's about what you answer to. If somebody call you a nigger, that don't mean you need to respond. I don't need to feed into it. Because guess what? They gonna throw your black ass under the jail for putting your hand on somebody. So be an adult about it. It ain't about what they call you, it's about what you answer to.
See, I don't like that. I can't get with that because it's like this. You're an adult. You know what you're doing. You're pushing that negative energy towards me, and I'm going to punch that shit right back to you, right in your face.
Just like they say in science, every action has a reaction. So I'm not speaking specifically to you or to Raylene or to anybody else. I'm just saying in general, because there's more people who suffer with more oppression than anybody. You know what I'm saying? Given their circumstances. But what I will say is this. Hopefully,
they really trying to break us
They
down.
are.
And it ain't right. Like, y'all really trying to break us down as people.
Yeah.
And it really grinds my gears just to see people fall for it. You guys have to really rise above the ignorance. Like, this past 2 days, it's really been, like, hurting me. Like, real, like, just to see people, because I'm really big on feeling those vibes and stuff. And the vibes are really low and really negative. We need to rise above that and come up with something to help you in your life push forward. Because like Greg said, he's the president. There's nothing we can do unless he gets impeached. You know that A word. I'm not going to say it because we on the radio.
Assassinated.
If he gets any of those, okay. But for now, we gotta push through these 4 years and really do your research. This should show y'all. This should be a wake-up call to y'all. Like, this is real. How people was saying a year ago, oh, the Rothschilds and the Rockefellers, if those of you who don't know who they are, research them. I'm not gonna go into detail.
Crazy.
The Rothschilds and the Rockefellers, they already got a plan. They already know who they gonna put in office. The bloodline. Hillary gonna be in there. Hillary gonna be in there. Look who we got, Donald Trump. So that should tell you something right there.
I just really feel like we can't cry over spilled milk. As much as, you know what I'm saying, like, as much as I hate the fact that this man is in office, it ain't nothing I could do about it. All I gotta do is just pray that America just, like Destiny said, just rise above the ignorance. And these Trump supporters, man, y'all are wild. They are wildin'. Like, it's crazy. And I just hope that
they acting like it's
I just hope that Trump can put them in their place. Because I know Trump knows what the hell they're saying. And I know that Trump knows what they think going on in their mind. But if Trump is smart, as I'm praying that he is, he could put his supporters in this place and like, look, that's not what I'm about. You know what I'm saying?
That's true. That's true.
That's all I'm hoping for. Because in Congress too, and I don't know if y'all know, but Congress is 50-50. It's 50. It's
Republican.
more
It's half and half.
It's half and half.
It's a little bit more
Republicans.
It's a little bit more, but we doing. It's better than it's been before, where Republicans is dominating Senate and Congress. We not having
legit
that.
half, and Kamala Harris made it.
Well, good. You know what? Good job to Kamala Harris for making it. You know,
she made it. That's dope.
Well, you know what? We're gonna wrap it up for y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? It's been very educational. I hope you guys learned something. You know what I'm saying? But next week we can come back with, our general news where we'll give you better topics, okay? But right now we're gonna take a quick music break. Right now you're gonna hear E.J. Jones with his song Saucy. But when we come back, Raylene is going to talk about E.J. Jones along with Big Sean, Meek Mill's new album, and also Tinashe. And then after that, we're going to get into some positive-ish with Destiny, where we're going to talk about peace, love, and abundance. So stay tuned to The Perspective, and we'll be right back.
You feeling saucy? You faded? You smoking? Will you bust it open? If I let you ride in my foreign, baby. No lie, baby, I'm one of a kind. Yeah, I'm flipping these birds at the drop of a dime. Yeah, you holding on to that man you don't need. Stop holding on to that man, he ain't me. Oh no, there's no need to even explain it. Cause when you're looking for the real, I'm the man right here. Hold up, just take your time. There's no need to rush, just take it slow. We got all night. I see you surfing my wave, my wave, my wave. I see you looking for the real, I'm the man right here. Hold up, you can't ignore me. I'm so saucy, bitches can't ignore me. I'm so flawless with the foreign haters can't afford it. I'm so saucy, you the woman that I'm wanting till the morning. Oh yeah, baby you wanna just come on and get it. Oh yeah, I see you surfing my wave, my wave, my wave. I see you looking for the real, I'm the man right here. Hold up, I met her in the section. Nah, I ain't drinking now. Baby was saucy. All I'm missing was some steak and yams. So I took her on a date. What's good, man? Even though she likes staying in. Then she brought up her old nigga. What? I'm like, girl, what you see in him? I need to know. Tell me right now. Please tell me right now. Can he do the things I do? Is he man enough for you? Nah, I really doubt it. I know he can't hit it like me. No, he can't treat you like me. No. Baby, I'm all that you need. Yeah. Baby, I'm all that you need. Just take a second and breathe. And just take your time. There's no need to rush. Just take it slow. We got all night. I see you surfing my wave. My wave. My wave. I see you looking for the real. I'm the man right here. Hold up. You can't ignore me. No. I'm so saucy. Bitches can't ignore me. Oh no. I'm so flawless with the foreign haters can't afford it. I'm so saucy. You the woman that I'm wanting till the morning. Turn up. Break. Oh yeah. Baby, you want it? Just come on and get it. Still breaking me up. Oh yeah. I see you surfing my wave. My wave. My wave. I see you looking for the real. I'm the man right here. Hold up. You can't ignore me. No. I'm so saucy. Bitches can't ignore me. Oh no. I'm so flawless with the foreign haters can't afford it. I'm so saucy. You the woman that I'm wanting till the morning. Turn up.
Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to The Perspective. This is your girl, Raylene Inez, coming to you with some new music. That was artist to watch EJ Jones. He was born on the East Coast. He moved out here 4 years ago, to come out here. He came out here. First of all, how was y'all feeling that?
I was feeling my way.
Saucy.
Stop it. Okay, but seriously, y'all feel the song, right?
Yeah, I feel it.
All right, he's very talented. He has a few more songs on his SoundCloud. You can also check him out on SoundCloud, Forever EJ Jones. Okay. Moved out here 4 years ago to pursue his music career. He's also he's about to go on tour in 2017 with Diamond Strawberry from Love and Hip Hop New York.
She an artist.
But her fine ass.
Yes, apparently she's doing music. Yes, he's doing music. He's doing music with her. I chopped it up with him yesterday.
No, not him.
Her, but yeah, like
when she started doing music.
I don't know.
Maybe after Love and Hip Hop, but continue.
But yeah, he's doing a couple songs with her, and he's also doing some music with Bobby Brown's son as well.
Bobby Brown got a son.
Bobby Brown Jr.
I got a bunch of kids.
Yep.
Bobby Brown Jr. Where do I be? I feel like I be Patrick sometime, living under a rock.
That picture of EJ. Oh, you did? Oh, I'm tripping. I'm sorry, but that's him, y'all. Yep.
Why you wave at the camera?
Why
did you wave? Why did she wave?
I don't know.
Clown, bro.
Look, do y'all really want to know the reason?
Why? Cause you saucy.
She really waved.
I'm just not.
Said, hey.
You forgot your cracker coffee this morning?
Bruh, I don't even want to talk about my coffee run because it was so disgusting. I threw it out. I took one sip. It tastes like, okay, we're not.
It's like,
okay.
Saucy.
I'm patting my head on camera. Jesus, give me the strength. All right, we gonna get into some new music today, y'all. Big Sean just dropped a hit single called Bounce Back on Saturday, and he also performed it at the Real 92.3 show. He did very, very good with his old fine self. Big Sean's so fine, y'all.
He is, boy, you fine.
He is so fine.
He's just little though. That's the only thing.
I'm just like, I'm really anticipating his album. Mm-hmm. Hopefully 2017, fingers crossed, he drops an album. But he is working on new music with 2 Chainz and Gucci, I think. I read on Hopper. Yep, he's working on some new stuff, y'all. Also, Tinashe just dropped the mixtape on November 4th. It has 15 tracks, no features. She actually did. Ooh, she looks really good right here too. I picked up. She looks good, but no features actually. Metro Boomin did produce some of her tracks on her album. Not her album, her mixtape, I would say. And it was really good. It was really good. The tracks that he actually produced was Sacrifices, which is track number 5. Number 3, Sunburn. Just check her out. I feel like she's kind of like trying to find herself in the music industry.
She love to get you on.
But you know what? She's transitioning from that little pop artist to like an actual singer, and you can hear her talent in this mixtape. That's why I'm telling everybody to go ahead and listen to her. Also, the grand finale, Mr. Meek Mill dropped DC4, guys. Oh my goodness. It was not trash, LaRon. It was not trash. No, it was not.
All I heard was bubble wrap.
No, you did not. He actually spit some fire to me.
Spit fire?
He spit fire.
Some Dylan. Some hot fire.
No. No. I feel like DC4 was his best project.
Okay.
I really feel that way.
I don't listen to rap, so I don't know.
Well,
DC4 was his best
I don't
project.
listen to Meek Mill. I don't really listen to him.
I'm not a big Meek Mill fan either, but I listened to the past 2 of his projects, and DC4 was his best one.
I think Dreams of Nightmare is the best one.
Hold up, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished?
I can understand him on Dreams and Nightmare was really good too, but I like what he's talking about in DC4.
Okay.
Like I like what he's talking
When
about.
you say DC, I keep thinking of DC Young Fly. What the?
Bring that ass here, boy.
That's all I
Speaking
think
of him, he's going to be in a movie that's dropping on November 11th, almost Christmas. Okay, that's a side note. Anyways.
Okay, I will say this, though. Meek Mill did go up a notch in my book when he did his interview with Taxstone. If nobody knows who Taxstone is, he's a personality. You know, he's like Charlemagne, but he's way more reckless.
Way worse.
But he ain't scary. So they've been getting into it, you know, off and on, quote unquote. And they actually did an interview inside of Meek Mill's Rolls Royce. And he addressed everything from Drake to Game to Benny Siegel to, you know, Nicki Minaj, all that. And he went up a notch in my book because he basically said, like, look, when Drake came out with Back to Back, yeah, I thought the song was hot. Don't get it twisted. But when he says, is that your girls tour? Is that a world tour, your girls tour? Hey, bro, I'm bringing home 100,000 a show. She's clearing 450,000 a show. Where I come from, nigga, that's called making money. That's not, I don't care what you're talking about, bro. Like, I don't know how that's a funny joke when it's like I'm making money that other people don't make just off of being here. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think Drake was meaning it as in the terms of, you know, the gender role.
He was
the
just
man
saying,
being the breadwinner.
True enough, but he's saying like,
was.
he was saying more or less like it was soft.
I can understand.
Like the diss itself is soft, and he said, I'm not a battle rapper. I don't battle dudes. He said, I just grew up where I started rapping, where we have a cipher and you might go at somebody, but I'm not a battle rapper. He addressed everything where I can say, honestly, like, he went up a notch in my book. You know what I'm saying? He was already, like, low on the totem pole, but now he's like, you know what?
I respect Meek Mill. I really do. I do.
As a person?
I'll say more or less as a man,
artist.
because I'll say this. What I don't respect about people is don't rap about certain things if you really don't do it or you've done it in your past and you talk about doing it in the present. When Game said, when him and Game went at it, Game told the dude on Instagram, we could get down. I want to squabble you. I know Game is 6'4", 235 pounds. I know this. But guess what? You know what Meek Mill's response was? I'm a millionaire. I don't fight. Don't hide behind your money. That irritates me to no end. If a dude goes at you man to man, then you respond man to man.
Yeah, because money ain't got
Money
nothing
ain't
to
gonna do
with
nothing.
The
The only
situation,
thing that I
like-
didn't like in one, I can't think. I think it was in one of his songs. He was talking about, when Game said he wanted to get down, and Meek Mill responded. I cannot think of the fucking song. It's on the tip of my tongue, but pretty much he responded like, I don't use my hands. I use like weapons, pretty much. And I was just like,
Howard,
nah, fam.
Bro, anybody
But the
can
song
use a
was lit.
gun.
I ain't gonna lie, the song was lit.
Okay,
The
but
song was
anybody
lit
can
as
use.
fuck, but
but
I just could
that's
not
weird
agree
to
with
me
that.
though. Anybody can use a gun. Anybody can say.
True.
I think he was talking about using a knife to be
No,
exact.
it's not so much to a fist fight. It's saying like this: if you somebody who worth, say, $15 million, it's nothing for you to pay a dude $3,000 to throw his life away.
For real.
It's nothing for you to do that. That's not gangster to say I put some money on your head. What's gangster if you tell a nigga I'ma come see you. You willing to put your life on the line to get a nigga, even though it's ignorant, it's still gangster. That's what I'm talking about.
That's real.
But if you sitting here telling somebody I'm a millionaire, I don't fight, but I put some bread on your head, you mean to tell me this is what you basically told me. I care about myself so much that I don't care about your life or the person's life I'm willing to put in danger because I got money.
That's ridiculous.
You don't love your homie if you telling your homie I'm gonna put you in harm's way to handle my business.
That's some
Come on, man.
low respect type of stuff.
Come on,
but
fam.
you know what? His album does have hot features.
Bump it
though.
or dump it.
I bump it.
What's your favorite song on there?
Liddy featuring Tory Lanez.
I should have figured. What's your second favorite song on there? I should have figured.
Froze with Nicki Minaj.
I should have figured.
But seriously. It's a hot ass album. I can't even knock
Hot
it.
ass album.
It's
Shut
a
up.
hot album. All right, sleeper artist Yuna. I discovered her. She was actually on a track with Usher called Crush. That's been on the radio. That actually been hit number 1. She was born and raised in Malaysia in Kedah. If I think I like murdered that. Born in Kedah.
I think you did.
Kedah, Malaysia. She's
She
29
do.
years old. She's a singer and songwriter. She started writing songs and, making music when she was 14, began to share her music with the world with MySpace, and she actually blew up with MySpace in her country.
Oh.
And she's won 5 Malaysia Music Awards. That is equivalent to the Grammys out in Malaysia.
Wow. And that's so crazy. You would never know, like, other artists in different countries.
Yeah.
We just think of our American pop, rap, R&B, whatever, etc. artists. But it's really other artists out in other countries that's really like
famous.
Beyonce to they people.
Yeah, like
that's
that.
crazy.
She gives me she's kind of like an Arab Kabadu where she comes from, because she has 2 EPs and she has 3 albums.
Okay.
And her latest album, which is Chapters, which features Usher and Jhené Aiko,
What? I gotta listen to that. Janae? What?
is really good. And the album before that, which is her debut album, which is Yuna, her self-titled, which is Yuna, really good.
Nice.
It's really she's beautiful. She plays the guitar. And all of her albums is in English.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I really gotta listen now.
And she's really like spiritual,
She's really
conscious,
dope.
all that. Like, she's really dope. Like, and her music is, it goes under pop, but I feel like it should go under R&B. I don't
Like
know why.
neo soul kind of.
Yeah.
Because Crush is, I love that. That is my jam. And it's really like down. It's not
Yeah.
really up, but it's mellow. Mellow,
a really
light some
mellow-
candles, get in a bath with it, read a book. I'm sorry.
That's the type of mood. Yeah, and the song that she has with Jhené is really good.
I'm
Used to
listening
Love
to it.
You, number 7, really
listening
good.
to
All right.
Love You.
Yes, that's the name of the song, called Used to Love You.
I think I've heard that song before.
That's her.
I think I've heard that at work. That's crazy. That's her?
Yeah,
Wow.
that's her.
And I actually be at work like singing that little shit. I used to love you. I know some of that. That's crazy. That's good.
All right, so that ends Ray's lineup with you guys. Now we about to go ahead and get on with some positive-ish with Miss Destiny Denise now.
Hey, y'all.
Hey.
I always say that. Hey, y'all. Well, today we're going to talk about manifesting some abundance. Throughout our lives, we kind of long for wanting more. Some want in more areas than others. And some of those wants are sometimes on the surface, and some may be a little bit deeper and complex, depending on who you are as a person. Of course, eventually, you'll have to put some actions behind those thoughts, because it first starts with a clear, positive mindset, which brings me to my topics today: abundance. Abundance is basically a very large quantity of something, whether it's friendships, wealth, love, fun, energy, opportunity. That's what abundance is. You're a large amount of something. Like I stated previously, it's in our nature to want more out of life. That's just who we are. That's where abundance comes in to play, because abundance is everywhere in the universe. You can attract it, you can manifest it in your life if you let it, if you open up to those possibilities. You can, I'm telling y'all, like, it's crazy. But first, it all starts with you as a person. In order to attract abundance in your life, you need to feel abundant. It's about the feeling. Remember when I talked about being conscious last week, and well, not last week before last, being conscious and being aware of just your surroundings and just your overall life in general. When it comes to attracting abundance in your life, you need to have an abundance consciousness. And that's basically being aware of the abundance that you can possibly get in your life. I had a conversation with someone yesterday, and I asked him, I said, at this point in your life, what do you see that you don't have that you want? Not a need, not looking at, oh, I need money, I need this to get my bills done. Like, what do you truly want? When you sit back and envision your life, like, dang, what would make me happy right now? And for me, my answer would be meaningful relationships. And not just in the sense of love, meaningful friendship relationships, like stronger family bonds, stronger just networking in general relationships. That's what the type of abundance I see I don't have in my life that I want, that I actually want. What is something that you guys see in your life that you want, that you necessarily don't quite have, but it's a want that you could possibly want in your life?
I guess I'll go. What I see with what I want with my life would be what I see what I want in my life that I don't necessarily have is a car. I need one of those bad. But on not materialistic. No, I'm being sarcastic. But I'm just saying, but something that I honestly do want within myself, it'll honestly be to kind of just, what's the word that I'm looking for? To pretty much, because I get fearful of a lot of things sometimes, and I kind of want to be able to, let go of that fear. You know what I'm saying? And to be able to just live life, without, second guessing or anything. And my biggest fear, I feel like where my fear come to play is with the change. You get what I'm saying?
You're content with being in that
exactly
box.
And I have to learn how to not be content. So it's very hard for me. You know what I'm saying?
See, with the abundance comes in, you don't have a specific want. And that's in general. A lot of people don't have specific wants. They just want to break the fear. Because believe it or not, that fear bubble is what's separating you from your abundance. So breaking that down, you'll be able to let a lot of things in your life. And I'm going to talk about that within my steps. So what about you, Greg? What do you see that you don't have in your life that you want?
Mine is a little bit more deeper than a car or material things. I want satisfaction of self, and I don't feel like I'll ever obtain that. I'm never going to be satisfied with anything that I do. I'm always going to want something more. I'm always going to want to go harder or, try to push the envelope or, like satisfaction and abundance, you know what I'm saying? Where it's just it's gratifying to have certain things, but I never feel like it'll ever be enough where I'll be satisfied. I'll be content for the moment, but never satisfied. Does that make sense to you guys? Mm-hmm.
And that goes into play with how to manifest abundance. I have a couple steps that I came up with myself to kind of help you guys get the bigger picture of manifesting abundance in your life. The first step would be focus. And where the focus comes in is understanding that wherever your focus is, that's where, I know I'm an oil dollar, that's where your energy flows. So the way the universe is set up, it doesn't recognize wants and needs. It only recognizes energy, whether it's positive or negative. And that could be in the form of your thoughts, your feelings, your actions. The universe feels all of that, and that's kind of how it bounces, how it brings the abundance in your life. Thoughts, I tell people all the time, your thoughts are probably one of the most powerful things you can have, because even if you're not talking, the universe is listening. Everything that's going on in your head, the universe is listening to that, and they're bringing that to your life, whether it's good or bad. And that's why you see people like, dang, when it rain, it pour, because your mindset. You got to clear it. One situation after another, you got to let it go. When you hold on to it, the universe recognizes that, okay, you holding on to negative stuff. Let me bring more negative in your life. It don't see, oh, Raylene's a good person, but she just doing dumb stuff. Let me help her out. No, it doesn't work like that. So the focus would be, to bring abundance in your life, you have to focus on what you don't have and focus on things that you already have in your life and how you can make that grow and how you can make it better. You have to change your way of thinking. Like what Greg said, he's never satisfied. He always wants more. But in order to manifest abundance in your life, you have to stop and be like, although I want more, let me express that gratitude to what I already have. Because when the universe sees that, that means you're appreciative of the things you have. So that means more things can come into your life. When you're not appreciative, things are not going to happen.
Exactly.
Believe it or not. And a lot of people are in denial about it. They're in denial about what they want and what they need. You really have to sit down and ask yourself, what do I want and what do I need? A lot of people want dumb stuff and, need serious things. Or some people want serious things and necessarily don't need the dumb things. It just goes hand in hand. Number 2 is seeing the vision, seeing where you want to be in your life. A lot of people, they have no
Motivation?
No motivation, but they really don't have a clear path. Like for me, a year ago, I did not know what I wanted to do. Me and my friends, we were sitting down in a circle having a conversation about just life in general and things we wanted to, accomplish. And I swear to y'all, I couldn't even say not one thing. I was just sitting there like,
oh my goodness.
I'm like, I don't even know
that.
what I want to do. Like, and it's frustrating me because I see everybody finding their niche, finding what they want to do, figuring out who they are. And I'm just sitting here like, damn, well, I'm Destiny. I mean, that's for starters. And that's where seeing the vision. You have to see yourself in that moment. You have to set goals for yourself in order to be in that moment. But it starts with you just envisioning it. And when you envision it, feel yourself. Take note and be mindful of how you feel when you think about it. I know me, when I think about my future and I think about where I want to be in life, I get really excited. My fingers start tingling, because I feel myself there. Like, it's kind of like a outer body experience. Like, I know I'm going to be there someday. And that brings me to my next step, which is action. Since I know I'm going to be there, I'm going to put the work in to get there. That's where people mess up. They think things, if they just sit back, things are just going to work in their favor. No, you got to put the work in, boo-boo. And I had a conversation with someone the other day, and they were talking about, I'ma just sit back and let God handle it. No, the way that the universe and our God works, you gotta work for yourself before He work for you. It doesn't work that way. I'ma just sit back and pray on it. What are you praying on instead of getting out there and putting that action worth manifesting all that good in your life? Yeah, the universe and God and whatever you believe in is going to help you get there, but you got to help yourself first. And that's where I think people misinterpret. Like myself, I declare myself non-religious because I take little things from different religions and just apply it to my life. Like I have a Bible quote on my back tattooed, but I believe in Buddhism and Taoism and every other thing. I just take little stuff and I apply it to my life. But
exactly.
The manifesting the abundance, it takes more than envisioning it. Sometimes the action is not within the norm of something you want to do. Like Raylene said, it's the fear change. Sometimes you have to step outside of that fear in order to get the results you want to get. You have to take that action where it's like, damn, like this don't feel right. I don't know if I'm doing it right. I'm scared. I'm scared somebody gonna judge me because I'm taking that leap. The action
you gotta take that.
You gotta take it. You have to build that bridge and close the gap between the imagination and reality. You're envisioning it is a part of having an imagination. Some people don't have imaginations. They can't put themselves, I can't put myself in a position, I just gotta work to get there. Sometimes you gotta sit, it's like a daydream or like a fantasy. Like create your own fantasy and work to get there so it becomes your reality.
Exactly.
That's what it's all about.
People don't get nor understand. And I tell everybody this, when I first started this, it was kind of like a tug and pull with me, because I was like, I don't know what the hell I want to do. But at the end of the day, it was kind of like I had to make that decision. It was either continue to sit and fantasize about radio or do it.
Yeah.
And I'm doing it.
And the action, it requires letting go of the fear and opening up to all the possibilities in your life. Like, I was having a conversation with my best friend. I used to be scared of a lot of things, and not because of I was actually scared. I was scared of judgment, of what other people think, of instead of, living my own truth, you know? And when you become aware of your actions, I don't know if you guys remember a couple weeks ago when I was talking about synchronicities. You open your life up to those synchronicities. And if, for those of you who don't remember what synchronicities are, it's 2 or more situations or things that occur in your life that are connected. You just have to pay attention to those synchronicities, because synchronicities, they come in the form of movies. They come in music. You could be thinking about something. Have you ever thought about something and a song comes on the radio that
Just
implements
fits your
exactly
mood?
how you're feeling?
Yeah.
That's a sign from the universe. That's a synchronicity. When you think of, I'm going to talk about this next week, angel numbers. If you see repetitive numbers in sequence frequently, that's a sign from your angels who are watching over you, who are protecting you. They're sending you a sign. And each angel number has a different definition. My last step for abundance will be practicing gratitude and remembering to be true to yourself. Practicing gratitude, like I was telling Greg earlier, just be thankful for the little things. And like I woke up today, I'm happy as hell. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna, just be positive about every little thing you do in your life. Like, okay, I finished this. I did this. Congratulations to me. The universe sees that as positive vibrations, and that's what's gonna manifest the good in your life. You do positive, you think positive, you see positive, you attract positive. Positive opportunities come to your life. Positive people come in your life. And it just all feels good. Sometimes it feels like it's too good to be true. But it's really just you working on yourself and working on that positive side of you. Because a lot of us have negative tendencies. So we have to break those negative tendencies. And what I mean about staying true to yourself is remember that you are in charge of your life. You are in charge of manifesting whatever it is that you want in your life. You're in charge of it. Be in charge of your thoughts. Don't let anybody get you out of character. Be in charge of your feelings. You're entitled to feel, on the negative side, but don't soak in it. When you soak in it, that's when it becomes a problem. Take it for what it is. Take the lesson from whatever made you feel like that and move on.
So, question. Is
Answer.
there a crystal that goes along
I'm
with
about to get to it.
Okay.
Monitor these things because remember, the universe sees it all. The universe sees it all. It's like God, you can't hide from the universe. But that's the end of my section. I hope you guys remember to I'm gonna start doing this. Remember to manifest the abundance in your life, whether it's in love, whether y'all want some new friends, whether y'all want some money, some food, whatever. Manifest it. You can do it. And I guarantee if you follow those steps and just open up to the possibilities, you will start to see your life change right before your eyes. I'm gonna get to. I just did that ghetto snack. I'm gonna get to the crystal of the day, and the crystal of the day, guys, is a opal violet flame, and it helps with your heart and your third eye chakra. Remember, the heart is about the love, the third eye is about your awareness and your consciousness. What it also does is it transforms, and this goes hand in hand with my lesson. It transforms the anger that you have into love. Whether it's anger for a person, situation, it transforms it into love. It transforms fear into courage. Dropping that fear, dropping that bubble, and having the courage to do whatever it is that you want to do. And it also is soothing to the emotional body. Those of us who have emotional problems, whatever the case may be. And that about wraps up my segment. I'm going to get you with the quote. Speaking of quote, I'm going to go with the quote that's on my back, the tattoo. Everything is possible for one who believes. And that is from the Bible, book Mark. That's all. All
right, you guys. Please be sure to follow me, Raylene Inez, with 1 Z on Twitter. Raylene Inez with 2 Z's on Instagram. Raylene Inez. No, I lied. Rated Rose, 3 A's on the Snapchat. Please be sure to send your letters and viewer questions to askfortheperspective@gmail.com. Visit the website, www.ask4theperspective. All right, Destiny, tell them where they can find you at.
You can find me on Instagram at Destiny Denise with 3 E's on the end. Or you can follow me on Snapchat at Destiny Denise with 2 E's on the end. Remember, y'all, send these letters and these viewer questions. We miss y'all. Like, where y'all at? Come talk to us. Come holler at us. Remember to send them emails. Remember to visit the website. Drop a DM if you need to. Drop a comment. Drop a snap. Where they can find you, Greg?
You can find me at Greg is Unforgivable. Not just playing.
Like, what? How you get there?
No, he didn't just creep up behind me.
I did just creep up behind you. I did.
Tell them where they can follow follow you, Greg.
You can follow me on Instagram. Help me out, Destiny.
Everybody hates G.
You can also follow me on Twitter at 145. It's spelled the way it sounds. And you can follow me on Facebook at Gregory M. Holmes.
All right, y'all. We outro. Deuces.
Bye.
You hate me? Keep on saying that shit, girl.
Yeah, that's right. I hate your ass. You make me sick. I can't stand your flicker. You act like a little boy instead of a grown-ass man. I hate you.
Well, you know what? I hate your ass, too. Do something.
Give me the keys to my car, though. You ain't going nowhere.
Get up off me, girl. See, there you go again. Bring your ass downstairs, showing off in front of these fucking niggas. Get your ass back upstairs.
Fuck you ain't these niggas. I hate you.
I hate your ass, too.
I love you. I love you so much, Jordy.
I love you, too, baby.
We all had situationships. Good sex, bad relationships. Had dinner dates, had vacation trips. Now the respect is lost, the admiration dips. And all we do is fucking argue. Yeah, that's it, fucking argue. Why have somebody lying with me every night? If they just gonna be lying to me every night, I'm trying, but I'm never right. Buying shit you never like. Two wrongs just make us wrong. Why even be together, right? We used to be lovers, now we used to each other. Keep accusing each other of us, using the other. And what's crazy is, soon as you fall back, they crawl back, saying they sorry and want it all back. How do I get myself in these situations? One thing I know, somebody gonna be mad if they hear me saying that I'm single. Cause lately I've been feeling like I'm single. How does together feel so alone? Like I'm a stranger in my own home. Like I'm single. Guess I'm single. Titles ain't shit if the story don't match it. Now you got an itch, looking for a way to scratch it. Flirting online, hoping shorty don't catch it. In the strip club, you do it for the ratchets. Meanwhile, discussing turn into fussing. Name calling and cussing the person you put your trust in. You trying to take back something you already said. That's like giving CPR to something already dead. And it is what it is, or it is what it isn't. The comfort of us is no longer sufficient. But I hit it well in public, I didn't yell. We got everybody fooled, but I think the kids could tell that the situation ain't the best. It ain't the worst. It's been times that I felt like this. It ain't my first. That alone got me like, try harder or why bother? One thing I know, somebody gon' be mad if they hear me saying that I'm single. Cause lately I've been feeling like I'm single. How does together feel so alone? Like I'm a stranger in my own home. Like I'm single. Guess I'm single.
Macho front crap you spat out on the radio today. You don't respect me or the relationship.
Gina, how can you say that? You know I respect you.
Then you go out there and you tell your friends what's real.
Wait a minute. What's real between me and you ain't none of their business.
So what you're saying is that you respect me in private but not in public?
Gina.
Fine, it's over, Martin.
Whoa, 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 whoa. You're making me laugh. You're gonna break up with me because of what I do on the radio?
No, because of what you do to me on the radio.
Damn it, Gina. Now I'm mad. You don't get it, dude. This is childish, Gina. That's all right. You want to leave, right? I'm a man, Gina. I'm a be all right. This is childish. I want you out. I don't even know why you still here. Step. Step. You won, baby.
A what?
You won, damn.